How's it going, YouTube? You have Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Sand Slash, playing in Week 10 of the Rocket Draft League up against Nashville Nidokings, coached by Southside Braves. You can see our team up above and their team down below. Both teams range in speed order, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, the 6 Pokemon that I think the Nashville Nidokings would bring to our match. You might notice this team if you've been following us since the beginning of this league. We played them in Week 1. And we get the opportunity to rematch them still in the regular season here. So really looking forward to this match, just from an opportunity to be able to play them again and kind of play around with different sets and different styles and all that kind of stuff. So coming into our match, they have sand, right? They have a Dracozolt, they have a Powdon. We need to be able to stall out those sand turns so we can come in and clean up the Dracozolt while it's outside of sand. Or kind of similarly, if we can take care of the Hippowdon, then sand is no longer an issue for us. So that's part of the game plan there. We also want to take advantage of our breakers here. One thing I've noticed about their playstyle, they either go high physically defensive or high specially defensive, and then whatever their damage stat is tends to be how they build. We are going to look to take advantage of that. If they have a high Spadef Pokemon, then Passimian is going to come in and wreck shop on them. If they have a high Fizz Def Pokemon, then Hydreigon is going to be able to come in and go crazy on them. So that's kind of our general game plan with our breakers, to be able to break some walls through and allow our Blastoise to come in and set up a Shell Smash and sweep through the rest of the team. So that's the main game plan. We'll see if the 6 Pokemon that you can see there are the 6 that they decide to bring in just a moment. Okay, so taking a look at their team, it looks like they have a couple things that we weren't expecting. Oh wow, they actually have no Weavile. Okay, that one's actually really surprising. Looks like they have Rotom Heat this time, and what else do they have here? It looks like there's no Roselia, but there is an Aerodactyl here. Okay, let's see. How do I want to play this out then? The rest of their team. Okay, we got the rest of their team right. What do I think they lead with? And what is a good lead against those things? I feel like Cerberus is probably a good lead to things that we could see. Yeah, I kind of like that. I could see like a Hippowdon lead. I could see an Aerodactyl lead. I think any of those are totally fine for us to be in on. We could U-turn out if we need to. Yeah. All right. Should be fun. Good luck. Have fun over to Southside Braves. We had a very interesting situation come up while we were trying to connect to our battle. Apparently, there's another league trying to play at the exact same time that we're trying to play right now, which is pretty funny. So like I connected to theirs, and then I don't know. Anyway, it was pretty crazy. So brainwash. Ooh, okay. I'm totally fine with this then. I'm going to U-turn out on this. I could see a potential teleport happening right here. Totally fine if that happens. We don't necessarily want a Dark Pulse right away, even though it would do a lot of damage. We're going to U-turn out. Let's just get a sense for how much damage are we doing with the U-turn, and then we'll kind of play us out from there. That's some solid damage. And our switch into this is the Zeraora. We'll take any kind of hit if they decide to hit one off here. They have a Focus Blast. Very interesting. Yeah, we didn't actually want to take that hit at all. I fully expect them to switch out here, and the Hippowdon makes the most amount of sense to me, so we're going to Grass Knot. If they stay in, I'd be super surprised. I don't see that happening at all. Yep, so there's the switch. And Shakasaur. Wow, that's what you decide to bring in against me. Huh. Okay. Leftovers. Is this a defensive? Okay. That's not what I was expecting to see. This is our plan against the What is this? The Dracozolt and the Hibaudon. This must be Volt Absorb. This theory might get tested out at some point if we try to go for a Volt Switch, but that's super interesting. So let's see what they decide to go for here. Thunder Wave. Oh, that would have healed us if we decided to stay in. So, very interesting. Huh, this is a defensive Dracozolt. I am super interested. Okay, well, let's see. I think I'm just gonna Spore. I don't see any reason why not to. Yeah, I see no reason why not to Spore here. If we catch this, then that's cool. And if we catch the Celesteela, who is likely what is switching in to this, that's also cool. So, totally fine with either one of those. Let's see, what do they decide to switch in? Melanie. Who's Melanie? Okay, cool. I'm totally fine with this thing they switch in, and we connect the Spore, so this will be a sweep. Okay, how do I want to play around this? I kind of like just going hard into our, Yeah, I kind of like just going into Passimian, and then we'll, like, I'm assuming, oh, they didn't swap, huh? That's very interesting. Okay. Do I want to close combat? I kind of just want to knock off. Let's see what their switch in is, and let's just take whatever item they have. I think I'm okay with that. We do need to be a little wary of them using an Air Slash right here, so fingers crossed that they don't wake up. But I'm okay with just removing whatever items they have here. Okay. So there's the Sand Stream. We'll get rid of this item. So I'm assuming that this is physically defensive if that's what they brought in. Probably Rocky Helmet right here. Smooth Rock. Okay. So wait, do they have the... Alright, now I'm just confused. We'll go into Pikmin. This is our dedicated switch into their sand shenanigans. So no more Smooth Rock, but this will be up for 8 turns, so I'll just need to keep that in mind. Could be around for a pretty long amount of time. But getting rid of an item is nice. Right? Now we don't need to worry about that anymore. And we have a sleeping Pokemon over here with the Celesteela, which is also very nice. And that's okay. I'm just going to Strength Sap. We don't do that much damage to this, although I could like scout to see how much of the Blast is going to do, but I think I'm more interested in Strength Sapping here. Okay. So, just get an attack drop here, and so what's kind of nice about that attack drop is that Celesteela's coverage to hit a Zeraora is physical, and it's also physical to be able to hit into a Hydreigon. So we'll bring in Hydreigon here. And I could potentially go for like a Dark Pulse. Okay, what do they have? They have Flame Charge. That's very interesting. That's a crit. Okay. Are they physical or are they special? I kind of want a U-turn on this. Definitely not the kind of set that I was thinking I would see. This will be interesting to see how I want to play around this now. I would expect them to have Air Slash. Maybe Mew is what we want to go into here. I kind of wish I had like Roar on Mew now. Yeah, I kind of wish I had Roar on Mew to be able to send this out. I don't particularly want this to set up on me. So let's kind of see what they have going on here. That shouldn't be very much damage there. Yeah, I think Mew is probably the kind of the most expendable just in kind of a general sense here. And we can get a sense for what is this thing rocking. Megahorn. Okay, so they are physical. That was a solid amount of damage. I think I'm just gonna soft boil it here. Maybe Stealth Rock was the way to go there. I need to be able to deal with this if I'm, yeah, if I'm planning on doing this. Oh, our Hydreigon was faster. Okay, that means our Zeraora is also faster. How do I want to play this out? This is a really interesting situation to be in. I'm gonna Stealth Rock. I think I'm okay with this taking me down. Yeah. I think I'm kind of okay. Well, I don't really want this to take me down, actually. I'm gonna Stealth Rock, though. They are going for Mega Horns, though. Can I stall them out of Mega Horns? I mean, if I stall them out of Mega Horns, that move doesn't have that many power points in it. That's something that I kind of want to check. How many turns of sand are left? This is the last one. Okay. Yeah, so we're taking enough. Oh, okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we do manage to live that. That was pretty nice. And I think I kind of want to just hot boil it again. I don't think that this is going to be able to break through me. There's the case we made for going for some damage output on this to kind of chip it down so that like a flamethrower or a plasma fist can come in and KO it. I kind of like that idea actually. Maybe I should have healed actually. No, I think the damage output is actually more important. Wow, that is super Spadef, right? That did like no damage. That was crazy. How do I want to play this turn out now? We probably lose Mew right here. Is that a problem for the rest of the game? I don't necessarily think so. This is going to be like no damage, but at least we can put some damage out on this. And then I'm actually super interested to see how many Mega Horns are there? 10. Okay, so there's actually not that many. Let's go into Shamano here. And, and then we're just gonna Plasma Fist. We need to take this thing out. I think it's gonna be faster with the 2 flame charges. Oh, let's see. So we lost Mew right there. They swap. Okay, maybe that was all we needed. They're not, okay, they are. Okay. And that doesn't do very much damage at all. Oh man, I really wanted to get. Do I have? Oh, I do have Rocks up. Huh. I don't want to play this out now. I like Volt switching. Let's just get some momentum going. God, is he doing like no damage to him? How bulky is this thing? That's crazy. And then we'll go into Pikmin. Okay, I'm a little concerned actually about the Celesteela. I think the Celesteela is going to be a problem for us. I want to switch back into Celesteela here. Or back into Zeraora. If he goes for like a Volt Peak again, we'll heal up. And if he switches into Celesteela, then that's what we wanted. That's what we want to be up against right here. If he predicts this and goes for an Earthquake, like, what a god. Like, I don't even know, man. Substitute. Oh, jeez, okay. Okay, how am I going to deal with this? I think I'm Volt Switching again. Dang, I am feeling very outplayed right now. I'm not 100% sure how I'm supposed to go up and play against this thing. Yeah, we don't break the sub right there. Like, is our best... I mean, this is what we have to go up against this? Yeah, the way he's playing this game out is very different from how I thought this match was going to go. Let's go for the Earthquake this time. So, okay, so we've seen all 4 of his moves. None of them hit Hydreigon very hard. Maybe that's how we force this out. Do I want to... Does Strength Up go through sub? I don't actually know how that works. Yeah, both of those moves do not hit Hydreigon. So we're going to go back into Hydreigon. God, we're taking a lot of chip damage as we try to figure out what's going on with with these sets. These are very unexpected. Definitely not at all what I planned for. So there's the Earthquake. We are able to dodge that. And I think at this point... Like, I think it's just Dark Pulse. We've seen all their moves. Nothing's going to put out that much damage against us. But we are probably going to take some damage here, for sure. So we'll get rid of their sub. And another Earthquake. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, breaking down this team is going to be very interesting. I'm not actually sure how we're going to do this. I kind of wish I had... Yeah, I kind of wish I had Draco on here. Although, like, a -2 Draco might not have been able to really threaten this. So maybe the Dark Pulse is a little bit better here. But they've been able to chip down our walls through just, like, taking damage and then the switches. And so I do feel like I have not played this particularly well at all. Okay. Maybe we can get some damage up on this. What does this do? That looks like a 2-hit KO. Okay, let's take this. God, that would be so nice. Like, okay, this gives us some offensive pressure now. So, alright, so I think we've been able to put ourselves into a much better situation here. It doesn't look like anything takes Dark Pulses particularly well in his team, so this may be an opportunity for us to kind of come in and deal with what he has going on a little bit better than what we were doing, that's for sure. And Celesteela being gone is very good for us to be able to deal with, or be able to set up like a Shell Smash on Blastoise to come through and clean things up. Yeah, actually, after Celesteela goes down, Blastoise has... So we have Dark Pulse, we have Ice Beam, and we have Scald. So that'll hit... Oh, I guess we don't necessarily hit the Rotom for super effective damage. So that might be easy bait. Oh, that's the oven. Okay, cool. How much damage do we do to you? Ooh, that's not half. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Do you do that much damage to me, though? Let's Dark Pulse again. This might be like a defog turn right here. And if he defogs, then I wanna put some damage off on this. If he Volt Switches, then whatever. Like, I'll hit it, and then we'll hit the next thing that comes in. So let's see how much damage we get off on this. And we pick up the KO. Perfect. Okay, well, being able to break down some of the things that are in the way of our Blastoise is really nice. What do they go into next? I could see... Actually, I'm not sure what they go into next, honestly. Huh. Am I willing to trade off Hydreigon in order to... God, that's kind of tempting, actually. How much damage do I do to you? Like, if I get hit by a Focus Blast, this is going to hurt a lot. But I think this might actually be okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. Looks like that was potentially Phys Def or... Wow, freaking Hydreigon is strong! Oh my gosh! Okay, it looks like we're in a very good situation at this point. A lot of times, Hippowdons don't have any other damaging moves besides Earthquake, and I'm totally okay with just like continuing to mess this thing up. Oh, although, this could be an opportunity for us to Strength Sap to get some health back. This potentially brings in the Celesteela, which I don't like. However, we can bring in our that other Pokemon, Zeraora. Losing this is unfortunate. This is where we bring in Shellspeed. This is where we bring in Blastoise. Yeah, this is where we bring in Blastoise. I kind of wanted to hold Pikmin for a little bit longer, but that sack means that we get up a Shell Smash here. Space on the name. What is the name of that book? Oh, right. It's it's Tsunade. You know, it's like I'm at the point where the names of the Pokemon, like for me, they're the same as the like nicknames that I've given them. Okay, so this should do some damage, and like that's some damage right there. that is some damage. However, this is where we want to look to try to break through their team. So we're going to go Ice Beam. That'll hit this. It'll also hit the Dracozolt if it decides to switch in. And we should be faster than Dracozolt at this point. And the Celesteela has been chipped down a fair amount as well. And if it doesn't pick up KOs, this should put a good hole in their team to where Hydreigon or Zeraora can come in and start to clean things up. This has been a crazy battle. Oh man, I feel like I misplayed those first few turns like so terribly. Trying to like bounce around and figure out what his sets were. The maybe, you know what? Maybe leftovers on Dracozolt should have been a clue to me that oh, what's this? This is the Aerodactyl? Oh, this is so nice to hit. Okay, and it's not Boots. And it can't be Sash, and Sash doesn't matter either, right? So we should be able to pick up this KO. Oh, it lives! That's okay. So we'll pick up this KO now. So pick up the KO on Aerodactyl. Which is nice. Didn't get a chance to see what that Mon was working with. But I think that's okay. We're at around 30 HP, and it looked like we took around 20 or so, based on that damage. I'm totally okay with this. This is going to punch a big wall in this Pokemon, and we know this thing doesn't really hit our Hydreigon very well. Beautiful. How much damage are we able to put out on you? Is this a KO? Oh, that's nice. Oh, and okay, beautiful. So, and we don't have to worry about sand anymore, or sand damage anymore. I think what do they bring in right here? It might not matter. I personally would probably bring in the Hippo because I think that their Celesteela is scarier just against my team, and I think that they can try to like work in some sand damage to potentially take out our Blastoise. But we're just in a good situation. We're clicking Ice Beam, and we're looking to pick up more KOs. And we'll pick another one there. Yeah, so this has been good. This is working out well. I think we do die to the next turn of Sand, so we will get a chance to see if like the Celesteela has like Protect or something. But based on the set we've seen so far, I don't think it does. So it looks like we're going to be able to pick up this KO right here to take away this victory. Okay, so our defensive Mons, I think, actually put in the work that we wanted them to. They were able to get information for us. I think that's something that is worthwhile to consider when building, planning, and playing throughout a game. Like, I thought the first couple of turns were like freaking nightmare for me. Like, what am I doing? How do I beat this guy? Like, what is going on? And then to see the sets that he was running, right? Our defensive Mons allowed us to be able to see enough of what was happening, so that we knew what we could kind of deal with, right? And that got us in a situation where we had gotten our Shiinotic chip down enough, and it died when it came in. And again, like, that was not part of my plan at all, right? Watching through that match, the plan right there was to get Shiinotic in and actually try to strength sap up some health, right? However, right, it got it in. We were able to come in and kind of revenge sweep with Blastoise there. I think they made the right play to go for the Earthquake. Although part of me wonders, like, is it worthwhile to go for Dracozolt there? Maybe not, right? Because then I'm just sitting at a higher health total instead of... and I had the opportunity to set up on their switch out. So I think that's something that's kind of... it's one of those things that you look back at it like what was their counterplay to try to be able to deal with our Blastoise? And I'm not 100% sure what it was at that point. I think, let me go and pull up their team again just so I can kind of look at it. Getting the Celesteela chip down, actually that was probably the most important part of this match, was being able to get that Celesteela chip down. Because we did not have super effective coverage for that Celesteela, and depending on what kind of set it was, we might not have been able to do that much damage. It looks like it was more Fizz-Def than Spidef, just based on how much our Hydreigon was dealing to it. However, right, if it's able to stay healthy, then maybe our Blastoise has a harder time dealing with the rest of his team. So I think actually the Hydreigon was probably the most important Pokemon this match, even though it did pick up the kills, right? Well, I guess it did get two. It did get two, but being able to be that breaker, right? Like, let's go take a look at our game plan, right? To be that breaker, right? Stalling out sand turns, whatever, right? Like, that didn't really necessarily happen this turn, right? But our breakers put in so much work, right? Our Hydreigon being the most important one of those. Those Dark Pulses picking up those KOs and chipping away and breaking through some of the walls on his team in order for our Blastoise to come in and clean things up, worked out perfectly for us, right? It's exactly how we wanted to play out this game. So anyway, really well played over to Southside Braves. Dude, like, when you watch this video, you had me on the ropes. Like, I did not know how I was going to deal with the stuff that you were bringing. Like, that substitute Dracozolt, like, hecka messed me up. I did not know how I was going to deal with that. A Thunder Wave substitute, was it Earthquake and Bolt Beak? Like, whoa, that was crazy. Anyway, well played over to you, dude. And I look forward to playing you some more in the future, and good luck in the rest of your matches. For everyone else, if you enjoyed this match and you'd like to see more of our singles content, and we also do VGC content here as well, all about Draft League. That's what I've really been enjoying playing, so that's what I want to keep putting content out for. Definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.